It looks like they've been partying. Man, I did not have to. I ain't testing. Where my people at this morning? Look at these markets. Man, I could have hit my my trade hit twice. Well, three times. More than three times. Here was supposed to be my first entry. Should have been at to open that, but I could have. Here was my actual entry that I added. Here was my exit. If I would have held through the night, it would have hit at 3. 24,675. But that would have brought my average down. 24,675. Let's see. Target would have hit 2:24 in the morning. I was not up to take another trade, so I can't even act like I was up this morning. The market's been partying. What's going on? Uh, da 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 da. Okay. Videos out. Like this. Good morning. Good morning. Starting the day off right. Took an overnight trade. Cut it. For 738 in profit. I was risking 350 to make 1,000. It started to pull back here, and I had to leave. So I could have held it, but I didn't want to move my stop. I wanted to manage it manually. So I just decided to cut it. Looks like it would have got my TP would have hit 224 this morning. It's all good though. Would have been nice to set and forget it, but until we get to a certain point, we don't want to set them and forget them. We want to kind of manage them so that because that trailing drawdown is following us right now. So, but how about this? What is that? Big old. How about that gap up and this rally here? London opened and just look at that big spike at 3 a.m. I don't know what news came out. Maybe something about the tariffs and the deals being made. Actually, I don't have it for it. Let's see if I can. Let's see. 7:56:55. Let's go back. 7 o'clock. Let's go back. 6. Go way back. China will adopt all necessary administrative measures to suspend or remove the non-tariff countermeasures taken against the United States since April 2nd. That came out, sorry, that came out at 3:07. Let's see when this started. This candle started at 3. U.S. tariffs on China to include a 10% base plus a 20% fentanyl levy. China to lower tariffs on U.S. goods to 10% from 125 for 90 days. Oh. Oh. Okay. Well, that was the news that was the news right there. Spike these markets up. Hey, how's it going? Good. How are you? Back in the eval. Switched it up a little bit though. I'm getting back to my normal. Away from I still scalp a little bit, but away from that 1 minute chart, away from wasting all that mental and emotional capital, taking scalpy after scalpy. And it's been good. I've taken probably one, I've taken one, 2, 3, maybe 4 trades so far in this account. This account, reset it I started it, I think last Thursday, Wednesday or Thursday. We put 1900 in there, so that's good. It's an eval. Back in the eval. My Top Step combine resets here too, so yeah. Because there's a time to scalp, right? I mean, to be like a super scalper, and then other than that, I do better when I'm more patient and I wait for like just different kind of setups based on a higher time frame. But when you get to going down here to the 1 minute, there's always a trade you're trying to catch, and then it's like, oh, let me scalp that, and it adds up. It does. I'm just trying to save some of that, some of that mental capital. But how about this rally? I actually took this was my trade last night. I was making me a nice BLT. I'm gonna make one today again. And I waited for this pullback here. This first pullback. I'm pretty sure you were watching overnight, right? Did you trade? Did you catch any of this? I missed it there. It was pulling back, and I was like, um, actually, I think I started watching it here. By the time I got home, somewhere here, and so somewhere in here. And so when it, or I, what time did I get home yesterday? Oh my God. No, because I seen this candle. I was like, oh, we gapped open like that. Yeah, I think I seen all this. It pulled back when it did. Yeah, I did see this because when it didn't go to break that high, I was like, oh, I'm glad I didn't get in. Let me wait for a pullback, and then I was doing my thing, and I wanted to get in here at this entry here, but I missed it. And by the time I sat down and was ready to enjoy my sandwich, it was doing this, and I was like, oh, I missed it. It was kind of this tiny flag here. I just got in. I was like, just get in. Just do it. 20, wrote it on the pullback 2400. Caught lawns right there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Man, I should have been, I didn't have my iPad open either. I was in the kitchen and I looked on my phone, then came and turned because I was like, I'm not even getting on the computer. Then I was tired. I turned the computer on and I see that big gap up. I turned it on. I was like, what is happening right now? You just gapped up like that. You wrote it to 20 on the 20, oh, yeah, 20 and 40s. Let me see, so you, excuse me, 2400? Yeah, 2400. Right here, right here. Ooh, nice. Wait, right. Nice. We're in that area. And you wrote it to 20. Wait, what? 2400, 25. Nice 100-point trade real quick. Exactly. That was nice. That was a nice trade. Yep, so I got in late. I've been keeping this on here. So I'm like, man, if my entry was like here where I wanted to enter at, maybe somewhere in here, profit target would have hit, but I still had faith. So I entered in somewhere on this candle. Actually, I entered one here on accident. I meant to enter five. Uh, but, well, it wasn't an accident. I wanted to start with one, but I was like, trying to build a position, but I was like, let me just get in the move early. And so I added four more. So I was in here somewhere in here. This candle, 464. It was like 464.75 is when I put the other four on. So it didn't run away from me. So I was somewhere in there, like when it averaged out. And then I sold here for like 738. It hit 800 and I was like, think it's gonna pull back, and I had to leave and stuff. So I could have held it, but I did not want to. I didn't want to move my stop because I didn't want to get stopped out here versus here. So I just decided to, which obviously it would, depending on where I put it, but it looks like it probably would have stopped me out depending on where I moved it to. But this is the level somewhere I would have moved it to, right? Because it would have had to come back and retest this. So I decided to take what I had, and it looks like, pulled back into that zone, that range. We were in this range since March. I mean, this is where we sold off at in March. So, but anyways, yeah, it would hit my full TP at 224 this morning. So I'm still happy with the trade. And had I held it, and I did see it doing this, and then I stopped watching it. But had I held it and known, like, I went to bed late around here, that it was still doing that, I probably would have moved my stop up here at that point if I wasn't, if I hadn't moved it already. I would have moved it up there and it would have been all right. So, yes, I have. You know what? That's funny you said that. I have considered it. I actually considered it yesterday. I actually, that has always been a goal of mine, was to get off of the indicators. And once I learned the moving averages, I actually had a point in time where I just took them off the chart. And even though they weren't on the chart, it was like I can still tell what the moving averages are doing. You know what I mean? Like when you watch them for so long, like right here, what are they doing? Like they're probably flat. We're probably above them, or they could be. It depends. Let's see, because price is going sideways, and the way mine are set. Okay, yeah. See, it was riding along it. You know what I'm saying? And like when it pops up, okay, well the moving averages have crossed, and I like it better like that. It's cleaner to me. So yes, I considered it yesterday, and then I also thought about the people that watch me that kind of need the moving averages. So I was like, should I do that or not? Thought about having another chart pulled up over here, and take. Actually, I do, but not on the 3 minute. I have the half hour and the a daily up pulled up on another screen, and there's nothing on there. There's no indicators on there. But yeah, I've thought about it yesterday because I start using my fib levels again. So that's what made me, as a matter of fact, that's what allowed me to catch the moves. I forgot about the fib. It's been there forever, but when I was learning, I think I was just adding too much analysis paralysis. But I learned the fibs real heavy because I was trading forex at first, learning to trade forex and crypto just to learn the charts. And I don't know, I feel like the fib makes a little more sense now. But that's how I caught this swing high, the swing low here in that open. I caught that trade. And I kind of like stuttered. I like hesitated a little bit, so I was down like, because I was trading 5 contracts. I was down 500 from like 2 trades, just getting scared. And then I looked back and was like, I never had to do that, So like the second time I got into the trade, it gave me like, it was weird. It gave me like it gave me like 100 or something, came back negative 190 or something. Or actually I was risking 250. And then it went up like 200 or something, then it came back negative 80, and then it went up 300 or something, then it came back to stop me out. And that stop out was the second chance to enter. And so I entered there with the 5 contracts and I made the whole $1,000 trade, but I only profited 600 because I was already down. Actually, I made 1,100 and I took a couple scalps, but I was already down 500. So, but yeah. And then I seen this gap here and I'm like, oh, that's an imbalance, right? Just taking it back to Market Wizards, and I'm gonna do a review on the channel for the people who want to understand that. But I was like, man, I forgot. Just keep it simple. You know what I mean? When price creates imbalances, that creates the opportunity to trade, and I kind of forgot those principles. Like this right here is an imbalance, and so at some point we got to go fix this imbalance right here. So I'm gonna put that there. Not only that, we got a gap. That's a lot of drawings on the chart, but it's looking like, I'm gonna wait for the swing high. I mean, we definitely, but that's not obvious. Let's see. Hold on, you said, yeah, exactly. He said I saw that gap and I knew I had to get in for higher price. Exactly. That was so powerful, wasn't it? And then this crazy candle here. I'm like, damn. But it's okay. I'm in this eval. I need about uh let's see, I'm at 19. So I need about 1,100, 1,000, $1,020, $1,019 actually, 1,019. I don't know why that thing keeps popping up. Malware bites. I don't know. $1,019.32. So the way I look at it is one more trade, quick scalp and one more trade, because I'm only risking 350 to make 1,000. So yeah, I like it like this. Just keep my parameters there, and if I obviously every trade is not gonna be 1,000, right? Don't be greedy. And hopefully every trade I don't lose 350 on, but that's like my hard stop. But if it's depending on my entry, sometimes you'll know that it's wrong before it even hits your stop. Oh yeah, I didn't even peep. Oh, you said imbalances weekly, daily, 4 hour, 1 hour, previous wicks. Yeah, that's what I that's what I trade even with indicators. And I'm not gonna lie, them indicators made it noisy for me the last 3 weeks. I was like, wait a minute. Maybe it's because I had to put myself in that position to, I don't know, getting used to live, trying to climb out of that account, switching to micros, all of it maybe played a part. But I didn't even realize you said, I read it, but I didn't realize you said that. I think I just said dropping all indicators and I seen like weekly, daily. I didn't even read the whole thing. I promise I didn't. Or if I did, I didn't register. I don't know. But yeah, imbalances. That's what you just said. That's exactly what, that's crazy. That's exactly what, damn, I just realized you said that. I know, ain't it? They so sexy like this. Wait, well, I do like my drawings though. Wait, I said hi, draw. I do like my drawings though. I do like my drawings, but I would like to. I gotta know where levels are, but man, I would love honestly, I would love to trade like this and just like drop a fib on there and be like, okay, swing, find a swing high, swing low, and then have an imbalance, and that's it. And go target it and wait. That fib helped me on Friday to stay out of trades. I took one quick scalp. I think I made a short about it. I took one quick scalp on this inverted head and shoulders. I was trying to explain to court that it's not always that perfect. But the reason why I didn't take no trades is because we just kept bouncing around that 50% level from the swing high to swing low I had set up. We never really decided if we were going up or down. So for me, it was a consolidation day. And that kept me out of trades. And that felt so good. Like, because look at this price action. Now, before I would have been like, for whatever reason, trying to show people that scalping can be done. And it can, but I'm a scalper when I have to be, but probabilities click in and I just start to, I don't like it. I would rather take big pieces of the move. And I was like, that's when I used to make money trading options. I would always find, like I would get in early. I don't know why, I was just able to spot the move, especially when it was bearish. But other than that, if I got in too late or was later on in the day, I just didn't do good trying to scalp it. But if I catch the move off the higher time frames, then I was good. But yeah, I took this quick scalp right here. Just this quick. It was just, I was like, oh, it's an inverted head and shoulder. And the person in court was like, oh, I have a problem seeing that. And I was just explaining it. And I was like, you know what? While I'm talking, and I got in right here. Quick scalp. I think it gave me like 60, but by the time it started to pull back on that white candle, like it seen 60 something. I don't know. My head was turned, but I seen it. I seen it and then I turned my head, but and I think I went back and looked at it to see. But yeah, quick scalp was like 40 something bucks. Just real quick. But I was trading 1 micro. So if it was 5 micros, obviously it would have been a quick $200 scalp. But again, it was Friday. It was Friday and I just was not trying to force anything. Because the higher time frame did not say get in the trade. Like this one is saying. This one is saying we're going higher, but can you take? So yeah, scalping on trader views feel so bad. Charts, yes. If you close early, it takes like, yes, yes, yes. So sometimes you're like, oh, I'm gonna take that quick scalp 300, and you look and it's like 260, and you're like, but other times, sometimes it's good and it's like 300, and you're like 290 something. It's like okay, like 297, 298, and some change or something. It's like okay, but other times it's like maybe when price is moving so fast, you know. Or price moving fast and it being laggy. Yeah, well, the MACD and RSI, yeah. Yeah, you know what? When it comes to scalping, like if I'm on the 1 minute and the 3 minute, 1 minute, 2 minute, like that, 5 minute, three, like that's when I feel like the RSI and for me, the RSI and the MACD play a role because we're trying to catch these little cycles. You know what I mean? Trying to catch like within the bull cycle the bearish divergences, or just notice. I'm like, okay, this is like here, like, all right, that's not probably a good one, but I'm pretty sure you know what I mean. That's on the smaller time frames. For me, it's not that I don't pay attention to them on a larger one, like I kind of do. I was thinking that's so crazy we talking about this. I was thinking about it all yesterday, and I'm like, man, when I'm on a higher time frame, I look at him a little bit, like especially with a move up like this. I want to know, okay, we're over, so let me let the RSI pull back a little bit, and I kind of glance at it, but I'm not. It's more price action at that point, when you're on a higher time frame. But like this, like if we're trying to, this was a mess, trying to catch these, and you like that'll help me then. Like okay, sellers are buyers are kind of giving up, sellers are stepping in, and then it flips red. Okay, quick scalp. You can see it though, I guess like we were both just saying, you can see it on a price action, but it just helped me because this is the 1 minute chart. It has so many, it just lies so much information, and so it's like which one of these pops or drops are really gonna be like, give me a chance to take a quick scalp within the cycle. What cycle are we in? Is it popping, but it's the MACD is still bullish. So that's why I use it like that on the smaller time frames. But yeah, on this 3 minute, I mean I see it, but I'm looking at the bigger picture. Yeah, Marco, exactly. And that's the way I used to trade. That's why I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe everything happens for a reason though, divine timing. For whatever reason, I had to get through that, go through that again, and then it was like I don't know what made me. I was like, wait a minute, this is a swing high and a swing low. And I'm like, hold on. I just was like, let me see what level we're at, or what level about something made me. I was curious, and I was like, oh, let me draw the fib level in there, and I seen how it was respecting it, and I think we opened on like right below or something, to 50% or right above it that day, and I was like, oh, can't believe I forgot about this. I've been I've been making trading complicated. Yeah, where's that 6 o'clock here? Yeah, we open right above the 50%. And once I seen we weren't going below it, I'm like, I'm long. It was like that. I'm long. And I went long. But then it's a gap. Matter of fact, we gapped that day. At first I was like, let's close the gap. That's what made me scalp. And then I was in and out the scalp, and I was like, wait a minute. You're doing too much. Hold the trade or don't trade at all. So I decided to hold it and be okay with what was happening. Man, we just really pushed off. We just really pushed out of that level. Let me see something. I knew we were bullish this week, but I thought we just gapped up and went. What's today? Today is Monday, though. I was thinking, okay, let it pull back. If it does, maybe pull back Monday, Tuesday, and then get long. But geez, this thing just took off. It didn't pull back. Not yet, anyway. Shit, we're going to test the highs from March 3rd. I'm gonna clean them up and the team my charts up in a second. Hold on, though. Oh, I forgot about the music. Um, what else did you say? Yeah, stop. Okay, yeah, I'm all caught up. All right, so yep, that's our. I'll be right back. We got a big week this week too, guys. As far as news, pull them up in just a second, and I will BRB. This was my. All right, I'm back. Let me see what's going on. And what happens to the music? Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you know what? We bounced off of that 100 on a daily, and we're about to cross on the daily, so why did you talk about it? Let's see. Oh, we got core inflation rate month over month. Core inflation rate. Oh, we got inflation data today. No, tomorrow. I'm sorry. Tomorrow at 8:30. I was about to say what? So inflation, PPI Thursday. No CPI Friday. PPI month over month. Michigan consumer sentiment Friday as well. Nah, not that big of a week. Not that big. Oh, we got it bigger than last week. Big enough, huh? We got a little bit of news coming up. I guess inflation is the main focus. I'm about to cut me some watermelon. I don't know about y'all. That's a clear. That's not a clear swing low. It's not like a clear swing low, but it's. I'll wait for a clear one. But we do have an imbalance there. I'm short. I do not want to give away 12 minutes in this candle. One second, I need to start my dryer. Start my Monday. $8.49. I got a nice big old cup of watermelon. Okay, Jazz and Blues. Don't say. Market's open in 35 minutes. We kind of open it. We are opening very strong today. Outside of value. Outside of value, outside of range. I can't think with that on. I need something else. Oh. Yeah, outside of value, outside of range. Open drive, open. And we just opened and just drove. Open text. Lucy, if you hear, I ain't taking the movement averages off yet. But they still do, they still help me a little bit just to be confident. And you know what's crazy is sometimes I'm in a trade without even paying attention to them. It's so weird. But I feel like if I look, I'm like a kid that don't want to go to sleep because they feel like they're gonna miss something. If I take them off, do I feel like I'm gonna miss something? Flight is alright. Like fight or flight. See what we got coming down this news line. Because looks like we got some sellers here for a little bit. Look, taking a little break. I don't know if they're, I'm trying to see if they're accumulating to potentially fix this imbalance or not. 37 seconds left in this 1 hour candle. Oop, just ripped a hole in my napkin. Lord. Okay. Okay, bulls. So that's what I was. You were rocking me to sleep. Nice and about 27 minutes before we see what kind of action we'll get on this Monday. I am going to be extremely patient. I'm not forcing anything. I'm already up 7:38 for the day. One trade. Cut it before my full TP was hit. If I held it, it would have been hit. It was at 9 o'clock, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 4 hours later. It's alright. Risk 350 to make 1,000. That's what we doing. Five micros. If it's a scalp or something I see, like when I took Friday, it was a quick 2-minute scalp on the head and shoulders on a 2-minute chart, then I will just scalp one or just trade 1 or 2 contracts. But for the most part, I'm looking for more of the move. Good morning, good morning. Enjoying my seeded watermelon. I don't wanna. Not yet. I don't wanna see if we're gonna repair price here. It's good. It's good. Nice and sweet. It can be a little sweeter, but it's not like the light watermelon that you get with no color, and you be like, I'm not even eating this. It's not even sweet. It's good. They're probably out of them by now. They had a few left. Some left yesterday. About half of the big container was in. Probably should go get another one. This is looking. Then get a short position on here. Actually, I don't know why I keep hitting the mic. Is that 350? Bang, 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 bing, bing. I got a big old cup of watermelon too. Well, I just cut like, it got to the end where you finally slice it in half. I got the 2 triangles. Put that up. All for me. Dope, 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 dope. Oh, it got a lot of, well, not too many though, but got a lot of seeds in it too. We don't got Court this morning yet. Where's Court? Where's Court at? Or it's my time. It's my time been popping in too. Oh, that action happened overnight. Provided a good opportunity though if we are going to correct that price imbalance. We had a bunch of buyers, way more buyers than sellers, that pushed the market up, created this gap where you see the purple box, which is an imbalance in price, which means price needs to come back and retest that area at some point in the future. Doesn't have to be today. Oh, that piece was so good. They say the blacker the berry. The sweeter the juice. I say the darker the flesh now, the deeper the roots. I give a holler to my sisters on Welfare 2 podcast, and don't nobody else care. And I know they like to beat you down a lot when you come around the block. Brothers clown a lot. Forgive, but don't forget, girl. Keep your head up. And when he tells you you ain't nothing, don't believe him. And if you can't learn to love him, you should leave him. I mean, if you can't learn to love him, you should leave him. Cause sister, you don't need. And I ain't trying to gas you up. I'm just calling how I feel. How was your weekend? How was the weekend for you? How was everybody's weekend? I hope it was great. It was a beautiful one here. Finally. Oh my goodness, this watermelon is so good. Uh-uh. Market's opening in 13 minutes. It's Monday. Oh no, wait, I didn't do that. Comedy. Um, wait on. Oh, I really, what song is playing right now? I can't. Oh. All right, all right, all right. Okay, okay. I had two bear cycles, but the bears didn't push it down too much. So, man, how many? If we get some continuation, we're up 3.88% already. Wow. SoFi, QQQ, SPY is down. Nvidia, Meta down. Tesla up. CrowdStrike down. Amazon, Apple up. Google down. AVGO up. Palantir down. Microsoft slightly up, 0.13%. Apple, Amazon up 0.5%. Amazon's up 0.51%. Apple's up 0.53%. Tesla's up 4.7%. SoFi is down slightly, more than 0.5%, 0.6%. QQQ is only down 0.07%. SPY is down 0.13%. Google is down 0.99%. 99%. Mixed markets or something? Let's look at the heat. Let's look at the heat map. Let's just see what the heat map looks like. How do I get to this thing? I don't know. They talking about, ooh, where did I put it? They moved it. Where did I put it? Something in the industry. Wow, where did they put it? I'm trying to be always doing something. Thirsty burgers, products. Oh. Oh, duh. Right in my face. It was there all the time. Where is that? My phone. And health and technology, where it all that consumer non-durable. Amazon, do I have Amazon? I do. What kind of markets do you have? Markets open up in 6 minutes. Got a kind of a doji forming. Neutral candle basically on this 1 hour. Some buyers look like they want to step up. Huh? Trading a W here. Minutes until the market open. The beer cycle on that 30 minutes. I was listening to something. One minute here. 11 seconds actually. So what we do. What is that? I wanted to get short too. Of course they did. You knew that was coming. Well, he's that. Excuse me, I missed that trade. Is my thing messed up? Let's find a support here. We're gonna break through it, or yeah, I want to exit. Let's find a support here. They give me 2 again. I'm gonna take it. Took that quick scalp. I actually, yeah, I got. Let's go. It looks like it's finding support here, so it's kind of early too. It's only 9:38, so I really don't. We opened and sold off, right? There's an imbalance here. It looks like it wants to fix it, which I'm sure it will. My target was 50% of that imbalance, because if we bounce, actually it could have been somewhere before 50% actually. 38.23. It could have been VWAP after V. I'm just not. I don't like the way it didn't. Momentum is what I like, you know. Pump flush and take that on out would have been nice. Still took about 200 on the trade, up 956 on the day. That was kind of the idea. Take the trade. I would have loved to let it hit the TP, but The 3-minute RSI was already oversold, so I figured we may bounce. But I was expecting a slight leg lower, or potentially go test VWAP before it bounced, and I was thinking it would give me a little more than 250. If not, I would have took 250. I cut it at like 200. So I was up 738 on the day. So yeah, a little over 200. Did that give me 250 actually? I don't feel like doing. I could look at the trades and do the math, but I'll just do the math. 2.8, somewhere around 218, so somewhere. That's good. Less than 1,000 to pass. So if I could just find one good trade, that's a book, by the way. That's one of my book club books. But if I could find one good trade, today, tomorrow, whenever, got to get this account passed and just continue to be patient and look for good setups. Right now, I'm gonna just be patient and see if I want to see if we repair this balance. We got a huge gap down here, so not huge, but it's a nice gap. So who knows? Maybe we might get that pullback. I thought. Alright, why is that loading? I was going into the week bullish. Well, potentially bullish. Bulls have been here. Who knows? We might get this pullback, like I said, Monday, Tuesday, maybe even Wednesday to set up for a long. If we don't go take out Monday, the week of the 3rd, March 3rd highs, if we don't take those out today, which we haven't yet, if we pull back to find some support to send us up further, maybe even to the week of February, and February 24th to February 18th in the future, obviously. That's 1, 2, 3 weeks. So maybe in these this week, next week, and the week after next, we can go take out those levels. We'll see. It's been bullish so far, so just trying to keep. Why is my computer doing this? It's trying to keep the overall movement in mind, price movement. See, here we go. That would just been. I wouldn't have been stopped out. 28.03. Nope, I wouldn't have been stopped out. Obviously, it didn't pull back like that, but overall, we're creating lower highs and lower lows. But I just like momentum when it goes down, because when it does that, I mean, buyers can be just accumulating, and then when it gets to whatever level it gets to, it could just really take off there, create that tail. Especially if it's on a higher time frame, then try to get a recap done today. And one of the book club books done. We'll see. Folks be tired. Now we'll see. Bounce off a VWAP. A little bit, finding some support there so far. This guy. The end of that extreme. Since I'm close to 1,000 for the day, if I do take any more scalps, it'll be one. It'll just be one. Actually, let me see. Nah, because I just need one more trade, so I don't want to take any scalps. See how well I follow that. See how well I follow that idea. Markets are moving slow this morning. I'm on a 3-minute chart, never mind. Right, seems slow. Why is my it's like Trader View usually doesn't do that. Sign me out. Yikes. Come on, man. That other router is like weird. Is the low of the extreme or the initial balance? This could be the high, this could be the low. Pay the extremes. You know, I was about to say I could pass it today, but see, it's that thinking that starts to blow accounts. Just focus on the trade, nothing else. Uh-huh. Definitely along. Maybe. It was long. Build out a little support here at the bottom. I was correct in thinking that this could potentially be the low of the extreme. The two extremes being initial balance high and initial balance low. We have 37 minutes to potentially go take out this high and extend this range higher, or go validate this range and reject from it the initial balance high, the current initial balance high. Initial balance has not been established yet. We got 37 more minutes, so it can extend the range down, up, higher, or lower, or keep this current range. That piece was good. It's Monday. I'm gonna be on till about 10:30. Then I got some stuff to do. Go work. And I'll be back on tomorrow at 8 a.m. Once I end the stream, I'm gonna go ahead and do the trade recap because I'm not taking any more trades once I end the stream. I'm not gonna try to catch anything later. Try to be a little more diligent in our approach. It's less stressful that way anyway. This is guys. Look at that rejection after 21 moving average. 21 EMA. Right off of the 21. We might repair. It know it has some repairs to do down below. It know it has some work that needs to be done. We'll see if it fixes it today. I'm happy with my trades today. You hear me? No need to force anything to get back these profits. About $44 shy of our $1,000 target, but that's all right. Bouncing off of that. Where price needs to be repaired. Let's change my title. One good trade and a scalp. What was that tiny scalp? Gave me 218. Honestly, I might just end it here because I'm not trading anymore. I'm done for today. There's no reason. It's 10 o'clock. Let me see. I sign in. There's no reason for me to. What's I want a nap? 10:30. Start till 10:30. There's no reason for me to sit here anymore, but I guess I'll watch it to see if we repair this for another half hour. Excuse me. Or should I end it now and just do my recap now? That way's out the way. Life decisions at the pump. Trying to go repair that imbalance, huh? That was a nice pullback for a scalp. To go retest the level. Excuse me. To go retest the level that is testing now. That was kind of what I was wanting to see before I entered into my scalp. But I said, let me take it and see if we get the VWAP. See if it give me 250 or more. At least 250. 260, something like that. It gave me 218. Gotta take what you get. Don't be greedy. Bulls make money, bears make money, pigs get slaughtered. Take what the market gives you. This watermelon is so good. Excuse me. Don't act like I can't eat on my live. Alright, we got a higher low that it just put in there. Failed to make new lows, so market structure says when that happens where we go higher, but it's NASDAQ. Sometimes you gotta wait. All the time you gotta wait, actually. With that nasty NAS crack, that's what I named it. Because it'll have you coming back to it and oh my goodness. NAS crack. It's not funny for the people that have been through that, but it's funny if you trade NASDAQ. Because I feel like it's the same. So does other people. Like you hear them describing it and it's like, oh, it's like NASDAQ. Doesn't make any sense sometimes. Actually, we can turn them. We can turn that. We can turn that. See? We put in the, we'll see. Put in the higher low because this could still be faking people out, but it could also come stop these bulls out. Right? Trap these bulls right here. Trap these bulls that entered in long here. It can come break that. To go higher and trap these shorts that enter here and didn't get out, if any. I know I'm done trading for the day. Kind of feel like I'm getting a little bit back on track there, which is a good thing. Respecting that higher low that is put in. Higher. Yeah, I said it right. They're respecting it. Nice, nice. We definitely got to repair some business down here. I don't know when they're gonna do it, if ever. I mean, we got this all the time. We got highs way up there. Oh, did I move that? Who did that? Way up there. What if we went up there and then had a double top and really sold off? That'd be really bad. That could be bad, but hopefully when we do go test it, that's what we're trying to do. We just go take it out way, way, way high and then come back. And then go take that out way, way high. Obviously we'll have a bull cycle. Right, it'll be a bull cycle. And then we'll have those bearish divergences within that bull cycle, and within the bearish divergences we'll have pullbacks and bullish divergences, pullbacks and bullish divergences. Beautiful thing about the charts, it's like everything is just layered. It's like a hologram or something, right? When you take the whole day, take the whole year, month, whatever, and every time you take out a smaller piece, that smaller piece still has the same picture as the bigger piece. Just smaller versions of it. It's crazy how everything is just the same. There's like one design, different variables of the same design. I always say it. All right, we're bouncing. I'm done for the day. Let's look at this daily real quick. Well, that's where we are. Actually, a major area of support and resistance right there, where we're sitting at right now. Right there, you see it? I have another level up here. And these levels are zones. They're not exact levels, so zones, but I don't want to put all the boxes on there like I got here. So they get real messy. I should get rid of this one. We're way away from that. I'll drive back on when the time comes. If I need to. Keep that gap there. We broke this level. This is one of my target zones. Hitting those targets overnight. Rejected here, so obviously, yeah, this is our next target area. Hello? Good morning. Where you at? Oh, what's it for? Oh. Yeah, did it. Alright, you're welcome. My nephew want a couple dollars. Is this his pet? I don't know if it's pay week or not. Must not have been Friday. It must be this week. Cause yeah. Anyways, what was I? Hold on, let me set one this one. Well, after that, you know where we going. I don't know why my levels are, I don't know why my levels are moved like this. That's crazy. Buyers are still in control for the moment. Oh, why it wasn't locked? 22, 426, 50. I mean, it's clearly in sight. It's still far away, the all-time high, but it's like in sight. 2,000 points higher. Not even 1,400 points higher. I don't know. 2,000 will be 22.8. So about 16, somewhere around there. 1,600 points higher. All that drama we had. All that drama. So much drama in the LBC. All that drama. And then just to be back right where we are. That's crazy. 22, 426, 50. What's our current? 28. Yeah, 1,593.25 points away from the all-time high. We are rallying that way. So keep that in mind, huh? I'm ready to get off of here. Get my trading. Sweepy. 2 trades. I love it that way. Because I can actually remember what I did. Have a good recap. Actually, I'm about to do that. I'm out of here, guys. Thank you for tuning in with me today. I'll be on tomorrow 8 a.m. If you're going to trade patient. Be smart. Stay diligent. Don't force your trades. If the setup is there, take it. Trade well. Trade well. Manage your risk. Ending the stream 9:56 for today. So I'm about to go ahead and do the recap. I'm done trading for today. I'm not going to give any of that back. I'm not interested in it. Less than 1,000 to pass this eval. Let's continue to do the same thing and take smart trades and keep our losses steady if they're going to, within that range. It would be nice to not take any losses, right? But keep them tighter, and keep that risk defined. Maybe we can even, maybe we can, I don't know, in the future I can even risk less. I tried 250 or 200 last week, 200, 250. It was too tight, so I opened it up to 350. Maybe I can take it down to, try 325, 300, 275. I don't know. We'll see. I'm comfortable right here, you know. So, we'll see. But trade well. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. All right.